1 in 10 women have this disease, and I am 1 in 10. 176 million women worldwide have this disease, and I am one of them. That disease is endometriosis, and it is time for me to spread awareness for March, as it is Awareness Month. This month I am wearing yellow to support and spread awareness for endometriosis. There is a huge lack of knowledge on the disease, and you are quite often mistreated for other things like polycystic ovaries and the syndrome, chronic pain that is just in your mind and a pain that could be there but no reason, as well as many other things like IBS and you name it really, you could probably be treated with. So I want to spread awareness and tell you a bit more about endometriosis today, and I would love if each and every one of you could share this video to help me spread awareness for endometriosis, a condition that 176 million women have across the world, and it is really rarely heard of. So endometriosis' common symptoms are pelvic pain, back pain, really bad period pain like cramps, a really heavy bleed and clotting, and there is infertility, back pain, bloating, like period pain, I think I already mentioned that, fatigue, insomnia, can't say that, low energy, nausea. You can also have stuff like IBS. You can basically pretty much have any sort of pain, and your pain could be 24/7 as well as just through period pain. You can also cause bad pain during and after intercourse, and it is also obviously infertility and stuff like that is covered with it. So for this, if you don't know what endometriosis is, it is basically when a woman has a period, you obviously naturally bleed out in a period, but for people with endometriosis like me, when you bleed out as a period, you have a proper period, it also bleeds internally and sticks organs together and has like a gloopy, it looks like black dots and spread across basically the body. Endometriosis is commonly known in like the gynae area, the bowel, bladder, uterus, ovaries, that sort of area, but it actually can spread across the whole body. There's 5 stages you can be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a person with stage 1 endometriosis can have the pain of a stage 5, and a 5 can have less pain than a stage 1, for example, but it completely depends on the person. You must go to an endometriosis specialist centre, which we know we have in the UK, because they can properly look after you and confirm you have it and what stage and what you need to do basically, and they have a team of surgeons in the room whilst you're being operated on to help you resection certain areas like your bowel or etc, and they can tell you where it is exactly and the stages. Whereas someone that specialises in it but is not in a specialist centre, they literally are looking for it and doing the best that they can. So this is my 5th year of having endometriosis, but it actually takes an average of 10 years for a woman to have a full diagnosis of endometriosis. I actually don't know what stage I am, because I'm phobic of hospitals etc, that I have just been going to a private hospital, a local one, but really right now if I have to have it anymore I should really go to an endometriosis specialist centre, because I will get a better treatment there than I would at a normal hospital basically. So this is obviously my 5th year for me having endometriosis, and in the last 4 years I have visited the operating theatre 5 times. So first of all, they expected endometriosis, but they didn't fully know yes or no, and the only way back then really to diagnose with endometriosis is keyhole surgery, which I believe is still now, though you can pick up some on an MRI scan, but obviously the only way to remove it is ablation or excision. Excision is better for you because they remove it completely, whereas ablation is where they burn it off so it can grow back. Anyway, the first operation I didn't have anything removed, but I then developed a umbilical hernia, which then was so I had that one in February. Then my December one was because I had an umbilical hernia, and he actually cut off half of my belly button, because like the internal bit, because it looked like endometriosis was growing on the end. So he had to look round, he did that, that's fine, and I have now got a mesh under my belly button to secure the hernia and not let one develop again. So yeah, that is basically endometriosis. So then, so after my umbilical hernia, the year after, I went back in because I felt really bad. My pain was really bad again. And so after that, she was like, no, it can't be endometriosis. It's, you know, it's in your head, basically. And so they referred me to a pain specialist, and that pain specialist said it is chronic pain without a diagnosis, so it's basically in your head. So I had nerve block injections. So the first one I had, these had to be done under like a local anaesthetic, and you literally just have this injection in you and it's meant to help you, but it didn't. So then I had 2 days off with that, and then I think it was February the 23rd of 2 years ago, I had another one, which leaded me into really bad pain. I was off 5 full weeks, 5 part-time, and that was the worst time going. Then we decided January of last year that enough was enough and I really needed help. So I went to the local A&E one night, and then was referred to a scan, and basically found out both of my ovaries had flipped over and stuck down. And that is when I went to have an operation last April, where I had my ovaries checked and flipped back into place, but I also had endometriosis confirmed and removed. So there is a massive lack of knowledge. Not many doctors, nurses, surgeons know enough about it, and that is why it is so mistreated with polycystic ovaries, like I said earlier, and chronic pain that is in your head with no explainable answer. And this is why we need to spread the awareness. There is no cure. That people can say to you, oh, have a baby, have a hysterectomy, but still, if you have a hysterectomy but they leave your ovaries, or if you have a hysterectomy but they don't remove the endometriosis, you've still got it. There is no point in having it, in my opinion, anyway, at my age of 28, because your likelihood is that they've missed it somewhere. It doesn't just grow in your gynae area, it can grow from your head to your toes. Mine is commonly on my left side. In fact, right now I get heartburn 24/7, and I have bowel problems, which my heartburn especially, my GP has said to me that it could be and most likely be endometriosis, but she's not 100% sure. And I go back tomorrow for a checkup, and nothing has changed from the new medication, so I will be being referred back to hospital, basically. So that is what I wanted to share with you. It does cause other problems like mental health problems. Naturally, it is hard to deal with. One day I could be a natural 28-year-old, the other day I could literally be in bed in agony and not be able to move. It just clicks on you like that, and there's no cure other than removing it, but obviously every time you have a period it grows back and more anyway. I hope you spread awareness with me this month. If you do, please share this video. You can tag me in it and put #FightLikeAGal. That is what is known for endometriosis, and also the emoji, which is the yellow ribbon. Please do share this video. I thank you for watching, and please do share and spread the awareness of endometriosis. It's time for us to be treated quicker and everybody know about the disease.